Good day, folks. I'm Don. This is Rockin' the Country. We're still at it. I'm doing a gift request today from none other than DJ Jacob Herricks. Jacob, almost called you DJ. Jacob, shout out to you. Thank you for the gift, my friend. Jacob also sent me the shirt. It's so comfortable. I love it. I never even heard of these folks. Blue Water Highway Band. And that is a seriously cool name for a band. I don't know what the Blue Water Highway is, where they're from. I'm going to guess it's Texas because that's Jacob's deal. But speaking of the devil, I don't know. Speaking of the devil, could be anything. Maybe I should do this for my theology channel, Thinking Theology channel too. In any case, let's see what we got. Oh, it's on the Texas music scene. I love these. I like Ray Benson.
Welcome back, folks. You know, we're thrilled to have the story and debut performance of Blue Water Highway Band's Texas radio breakout single, Speaking of the Devil, right here on the Texas music scene. Let's check it out.
This song's called Speaking of the Devil, and it's kind of a fun take on the phrase. You know, you talk about somebody and they show up. It's about a guy he's trying to ward off a woman that's no good for him. It's almost like he's trying to ward off a demon. It's got this gospel kind of feel, you know, to a gospel beat, and kind of mixed in with this Sun Records sounding Elvis thing.
Very precise. I like the tempo already. It's kind of ominous.
Doorstep, burn a little candle or two, shine a little light on the part of me, won't stop thinking of you.
Yeah.
Better look over my shoulder, gotta stop checking my phone. There's a presence in the bar tonight, telling me I'm not alone.
Uh-oh.
So hate being alone. Speaking of the devil, if you come, look out hard. Better get behind. You're not welcome. All you ever done is fool me one more time.
This is like an anti-revival song. I like it.
Your ears been burning, honey, they burn all the time. If only I brought the holy water instead of this whiskey and rye. Give me that whiskey and rye. Speaking of the devil, if you come, look out hard. Better get behind. You're not welcome. All you ever done is fool me one more time. Oh, 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 fool me one more time.
A lot going on here. Very full sounds.
Maybe now will be different. Maybe this time you won't leave. I sure love that look in your eyes. I'm so glad it's for me. I sure hope it's for me. Speaking of the devil, here you come, look out hard. Better get behind. You're not welcome. All you ever done is fool me one more time. Speaking of the devil, here you come, look out hard.
These guys are musicians. They're like the poster child. I've said this many times on the channel. Sometimes songs are very simple. There's not a lot in them. And that's harder to pull off because it's easy to add things to a cake and other ingredients to a song or what have you, but it doesn't always work. Simplicity is very difficult to pull off, to have it have the same punch or a punch as songs that have a lot going on in them. These folks had a lot going on in it, and it worked. And I mean, there was a lot going on in this thing, and these folks were musicians. I mean, almost from the way the drummer came in, you could tell they were creative and understood the craft. And then the second guitarist, I don't know if there's an official name for that, but not the lead, who was also the vocalist, but just his picking was so purposeful. And there wasn't a lot going on with it, but it's very precise. I love the pitch of his guitar. And then even the female backing vocalist, when she came on with the tambourine, it's like, all of that takes thought. It's like, hey, what if we had a tambourine here? I'm sure there was another instrument that they thought of. What if we brought in a fiddle? What if we did steel? What if we did this or that? What if we did nothing? Let's bring in a tambourine. But the bass player, but when they brought in the vocals, but when you add all that to the lyrics, there was a lot. This was like sensory overload almost for a reactor. So, well, for me anyway, because I love to dissect the lyrics of songs, but I'm also enthralled with how the instrumentation supports or doesn't the storyline. And these guys brought a lyrical, beautiful, fun lyrical piece set against masterful musicianship. And that was just unexpected. I didn't expect anything in particular, but when it's that level, I don't expect that. So Jacob, that was a really good fun. I don't know when they did this. You know, when you make it on the Ray's show, you know you've made some noise, especially in the Texas music scene. From what I could tell, that's basically his gig, but not exclusively, but maybe it is. The storyline was kind of, the lyrics too, it was kind of funny. Like at first you're like, he's going to burn something, you know, on his porch. What was it, like a sock or a candle to keep her away? And then when he's out in the bar and he senses a presence, which is very spiritual talk, but you sense a presence, and then it's her, and then he's what do you say? I know that toward the end of the song, I know that look is for me. I'm sure she's giving me that look. And then it was like, I hope she's giving that look is for me. So it's like, oh, he totally wants her back. And he wants her back permanently. So interesting take on the human condition, which is one of conflict, inner turmoil. The good shoulder, the bad shoulder. And but anyway, he went with what most guys would go with, which is, I want the girl. So, all right, Jacob, I'm going to rate this one. That was fun. Yeah, I mean, it just strikes me that these folks, I don't think they just taught themselves music. Well, they did. All musicians do, and contemplate it and ponder it and add their own stamp to it. But I have a feeling that they studied it, because there was too much in this that made way too much sense on so many levels that worked. And there was really no conflict within the song itself. And that's hard to pull off when you have 5, 6 members going on in the band, all doing something. Nobody was just standing around like, hey, I'll wait for you to do your solo. They were all part of it. So, all right, the number that popped into my head, and I got to go with it, is a 9.3. That was just a great production of a song. So there it is, folks. I don't know what else to tell you. I think I said enough. All right, guys. Have a great day. You can thank Jacob Herricks for that one down in Texas yourself. See you on another video. Keep rocking the country.